Good afternoon. It's John White. I'm going to give you a few tips about body language. When you sign up for email at our website, successinbusinesslife.org, you get a free copy of my book, Body Language Secrets. It's a PDF. You're not going to get the cover and all the commercials that are in the back. You're just going to get a PDF of the book. Let me give you a few tips before you get that. Body language is simple. It's everything you're sending out to the other person except the exact words you use. Everything is body language. Your hair, your eyebrows, your clothes, your mannerisms, your posture, your attitude. Everything is body language going that way except the exact words. Everything coming at you is body language except the exact words. Now, human beings have been speaking body language since our most common ancestor is 10 million years old. At 6 million years, the apes split off and went that way, and pre-humans went this way. But all of them were able to have families, make babies, find food, kill things, defend themselves, hunt, find berries, find bushes, all without being able to speak. As a matter of fact, we went all through all the pre-humans called hominids all the way up to Homo sapiens. And that guy only evolved 250,000 years ago. We look about now like we looked then 250,000 years ago. But those people couldn't speak until about 40,000 years ago when something in our genetic makeup changed. I think it's called FOXP24 or 42 or something like that. Changed and enabled us to speak, changed our whatever, and now we can talk. About the same time as the cave paintings happened, 40,000, 30,000 years ago. We're able to speak. But before that, think about that, from 250,000 to 40,000, 210,000 years, we got along just fine without being able to talk. Men were able to hunt, women were able to go gathering for nuts and berries and roots, raise the children. The men were able to fight off invaders, surround the wild pig and kill it, all without words. Body language. That's stab it. Okay. I can speak that kind of body language. Okay. And so can you. Sometimes it's kind of obvious. Most of the time it's very subtle, especially in business. And that's what you're worried about. Success in business, you're required to speak body language or you're not going to get anywhere. Why? Because the guy making the moves against you will probably give it away if you know body language. So let's cover a few fundamentals. Body language is basically open or closed. Open or closed. He's hiding behind a barrier. My boss used to hide behind his hands and his arms when he didn't want to hear the bad news. Okay, John, tell me about that budget problem again, will you? Okay, your boss will do similar things. You got to be able to read it, what it means. So let's cover a few. The most important thing I can tell you is how to tell when people are lying, especially in the business world. When they touch themselves anywhere above the neck, that usually means a lie. Or they disbelieve you, one or the other. Either they're lying or they don't believe you. When a jury consultant coaches the witness that's going to go on the stand, either defense or prosecution, they tell them, don't touch yourself anywhere above the neck. Keep your hands in your lap and make eye contact with whoever's talking to you. Look them right in the eye. And don't do this. Don't do any of this. Okay. Simply that means, I don't believe what I just said or what I just heard. This means it stinks. This means I can't see it. This means I don't believe what I just heard or what I just said. Okay. Anything above the neck is lying. Sincerity, hard to be sure about sincerity. If it feels right, it is right. That's my guide. So if the guy's not doing anything to make you think he's lying, he's probably telling the truth. That's body language, simple tips. Let me cover how to tell when the boss is bored. Okay, it's time for you to leave the room. You're in his office talking to him, and he starts tapping the desk with his pencil, or he starts twisting and turning, fidgeting with his coffee cup. That means it's time to go. The most obvious was when he looks at his watch. That means get out of here. Another simple signal that most people miss when they don't know body language is the boss keeps his eye on you, but he turns his body to face the door. Okay. That means time for you to go or I'm leaving. Sometimes they'll be so obvious as they'll go to stand up. That means time to go. All right. If you miss all that, you're a dunce and you're going to get sent to the warehouse. You're going to get fired. So learn body language is self-defense and it's protection to keep the bad guys from taking what you want and what you tried so hard to get it by using office politics against you. But you can see the moves much easier if you know body language. So look forward to getting the book when you sign up for email at successinbusinesslife.org. Until I see you at one of our workshops or I meet you in one of our Zoom sessions, this is John White saying, happy body language to you. Remember, your children speak body language. They know when you're lying, they know when you're manipulating them, and they've never read my book. We all speak body language first, and then we learn English or whatever our first language is. And as men, we were taught to ignore it and listen to the words. That'll get you in big trouble in the business world. You gotta listen to everything that's coming at you. He's telling you something. Okay? Until then, I'll see you. John White, out.